And Marshal, you shall be known as a lovely daughter. May you grow strong and wise. You're going to have a disembark penalty. Go. We'll see how the mercenaries manage. Because they'll be on a -30. You are... How good a general? 20. You're a pretty good general. Plus 43! Hell yes. We should absolutely smash them. So they are bringing in reinforcements. Question is whether they'll go after my mercenaries or not. Doesn't look like they are. That's good. Now I just need this siege to end as quickly as possible, then I can move in after them. Come on, come on. Finish! Finish! Did I get prestige for that? I did, but only a tiny bit. Greetings, my implacable liege. Your son Odium Infinitus has taken great interest in my work as your spy master of late. If you were to graciously allow me to spend some time with the young man, he is sure to learn quite a few things about being discreet and acquiring obscure information. As long as you know what you're doing. He has 100 relations with me, so I trust him. And if you can't trust your spy master, who can you trust, right? They're just hanging out over there. I see, I have to go all the way around. Concerning tutelage, spy master class's tutelage for my son is already bearing fruit. Odious has learned a lot more than I dared hope, and he is taking in some of the future responsibilities much more seriously than before. Intrigue increased by 2. Sweet. Well done, class. Marvellous! I knew I could trust him. Yeah, Odium Infinitus is actually quite good. Although he is a gambler. Trusting, arrogant, diligent. Trusting, arrogant, diligent is known as a gambler? Interesting. And battle is joined. 2,200 against 2,000... Oh, sorry, 3,200 against 3,200. They do have 13 knights to my 8. We have the advantage. Mostly because of their supply running low and they're in debt. They've got light footmen. Now, here was one thing I wanted to check. While we have a battle up, can I reposition myself slightly? So that you can actually see what units are in their army. Something like that. I think that's probably going to work a bit better. Although you can't then see their advantage. This is just so difficult to know where to put the camera. Because if we expand this, you can see just how little space there is. So I guess I can cover that up. So long as I'm not covering up the date. I don't think that information goes that far down often enough. There we go. Now I think that's a better position. Cool. So, we have got 3,200 against their 3,200. They have a lot more knights than we do, but we have a lot more men-at-arms. Most of their armies are going to be levies. Yeah, 2,800 of them are levies, whereas only 1,200 of mine are. They've got light horsemen, who are countering my archers. They've got light footmen, which are being heavily countered by my archers. They only do 10% damage. My light foot are fine. My heavy infantry is being slightly countered by their archers, but only to 87%. And my archers are being slightly countered, but only to 82%. So, yeah, we should win this one fairly handily, depending on how their champions do. Senwolf's been wounded. Oh no! I just recruited you. We have a... No, we don't. Why do you keep being reset? Where's Mr. Sigurd? Did he leave? Did he die? Ah. Because, yeah, he's not here. Well, we can make Alfilda, Torbrand's daughter, into a position. We can make Torbranda Sigfridsson, sorry. Plus 14, plus 23. I mean, we can work with plus 14. We can increase that relation over time. He mostly doesn't like me because I forcibly recruited him. Hey, Bjornvar. If you keep watching this, you're going to end up buying it. You can search for a character using the magnifying glass to the left of the day. It's easier than scrolling through the whole list. True, but this is a list of my courtiers. Not the same thing. Because the problem that the character finder has is it doesn't actually tell you who will accept an invite to your court, because it's basically nobody. I'm going to make you to the court position. I'm going to bribe you so that you like me a bit more. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, we are trouncing their army. My goodness, this is one-sided. Slaughtered. And we have a lot of cavalry, so... Did we? No, we didn't stack wipe. We gained 275 prestige, 137 devotion, and then war score. We lost 405, they lost 906. Our champions killed 216, we did lose one, which I'm guessing was Sinwolf. No, it's Birger. That's unfortunate. And they lost 2. Their champions killed 206 between the 13 of them. So actually it was kind of my light horsemen who did the heavy carrying here. Bloody cavalry. That was probably in the pursuit phase. Alright, let's get these sieges done. Oh, is this prestige only awarded once the war ends? Because I don't feel like I'm getting that prestige. No. Because I should definitely have more than 75 prestige at this point. Oh, it's fame, it's not prestige. I thought prestige was the same as fame. So that's just fame, which is leading to my character's renown. It's not actually giving me prestige. Oh, okay, that's painful. Torbrander has become a novice physician. Yeah, we're going to be keeping him busy. Birger was killed. Oh, you were the one with the disfigured face, weren't you? Yeah, you were around for a while. When you spend prestige, it doesn't take it off your fame. I know, which is why I'm saying I thought I should have more prestige from those battles. We've definitely got more than 71. Acquaintance taken prisoner. Alba is taken prisoner by Helgi of Sweden. Who now? An acquaintance? Why is she an acquaintance? Oh, that's a big army. Shoot. Quite getting the river crossing, but we do massively outnumber them. And we just have better quality. 17 knights! Yikes. They have 200 light cavalry, 600 light infantry. Although they're only doing 62% damage because of the effect of my archers. Yeah, we're demolishing them again. Okay, 64 prestige right now. Battle is over. No prestige gained. Yeah, see, this is fame, it's not prestige. Oh. And this is devotion, it's not piety. They lost 1,000, I lost 200. My champion's got 211. There's only got 136, but I have a lot less levies, so there's less chaff for them to kill of my army. But this is concerning me that I'm getting so little prestige right now. However, both of these do provide prestige. So let's have a feast. Send out the invitation. And in the meantime, we are going to start sieging you. And you. A cheery gathering. Welcome, friends. The guests are gathered in the great hall. Lords and ladies from near and far have reaches of the realm. The mood is bright, spirits are high. We're having a feast on campaign. Any new advice since your YouTube video besides fame isn't the same as prestige? Yeah, you can educate children, which is kind of hidden. Do I have any? Yes, I do. No, I don't. No, I really don't. So there is a little icon that appears right here. It's the same place as Lifestyles, which is for education for children. The problem is, it's not there when they're a baby. It only appears when they're 6 years old, and it doesn't actually give you a notification or anything saying, you have children that need to be educated. So if you actually want to direct what education your children are getting, you need to remember to check again when they're 6 years old. I have a perk available. I am going to get knowing myself. Yeah. Now I have a year's warning when I'm dying. Feast! A promise is a promise. Unconcerned with any etiquette, my daughter, Countess Rakissa, slaps me on the back. I mean it, she explains. I'll do anything you ask of me. Anything at all. Ask me, and it is done. I can smell the alcohol on Rakissa's breath, but the promise has been noted by every guest. Promised. You're a woman of your word, aren't you? Ha! She's too drunk to know what she's saying. I don't feel like I need a hook on you. You're too drunk to know what you're saying. Silly girl. Conversation partner. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my daughter Hive Chiefess Holmfrid goes on and on about theological treatises. And that was how we salvaged that mess. I'm sure I'm not boring you, my lord. No, please go on. Or why don't we talk more about you instead? So I'm right now exalted among men, which is increase the number of knights I can have. It's increased secular opinion. And then next up is living legend, which is the highest possible that you can attain. But this is really alarming me with the amount of prestige that we're just not getting here. I thought that war would be a sure way of getting prestige. It's also not a sure way of getting piety, because we've been getting devotion instead of piety. And I don't know what's going to happen when this runs out. Am I just going to stop recruiting? Is it going to go negative? My guests depart. Here we go. Gain 150. That's prestige. Yes! We're saved! Thank you, feasts! With everyone headed out for their respective homes, I'm proud to say the feast was a success. Good, let's have a hunt. Oh, I can't have a hunt. Not yet. Oh, but no. I can search for champions, but I dare not, because that costs prestige. Raiding does give prestige and not fame. I think if you get prestige, you actually get both. Huzzah! Let's pull you back. Means we'll suffer a little bit more attrition from the siege here. But so be it. We'll be done with this siege before they're done with that one. We're now at 50%. Nothing else is being besieged, so we're good. Alright, let's go beat up their army again. Yeah, they have catapults here. I do not. Gotcha. And reinforced. Many, many soldiers beating you up. Squish. Valuable hostage captured. That's 100. We captured the son and heir, Prince Ludwig. That'll do me. We beat frickin' Lotharingia. Get in! So we gain prestige and we also gain fame. We gain the titles. To the false Jarl Innkeeper, tales of your misdeeds are told from Ireland to Cathay. You are a much greater foe than I had imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will give in to your demands. And there we go. We have gained another large portion of territory. In fact, I think we just gained 2 counties. That would bring us down to 5, yeah. So we just gained this one and this one. So, good result, I would say. We can disband all of you, so we're not paying the sodding prestige, although the prestige cost is going to go up while reinforcing. But once they've reinforced, they'll go down again. And then we can start raiding. In fact, I'm tempted to just start raiding right now. And there's not like a holy war. Oh, Wessex has formed England. Interesting. No, no holy wars. No form of piety that way. So yes, I think I'm going to raise local raiders. And we're going to go straight off again. Meanwhile, my prisoners. Duke of Anhalt will ransom you. Oh, for a favour? He's a duke. Duke Carloman II of Bavaria. He's not a Carling, though. Who I think is going to be another conversion. Loop. An evil blackguard. Not very good at fighting. Very high intrigue. Ransom. No ransom. Mayor Milo. Milo's willing to pay. Gerthulp Abfrabriben is willing to pay. Count Siegfried. Swan Siegfried Doctor. Oh wait, what are you count of? Mansfield. Oh, that's a claim. Unlanded. So you're an unlanded count. I don't think that makes you a count then. Swanhilda will pay ransom. Etinet. Pay ransom. Gundulka von Dachau is a steward. He's also just, and we like just. In fact, I think those are pretty much the same traits that I have. Can't recruit you. Stephen von Vossenburg is good at military, not very good at prowess, however. And you're the peasant leader. And then Bothilda Holmgir's daughter. Who I think I'm basically just going to allow to escape. Alright, that's all of my prisoners dealt with. I'm just seeding Norse characters just all over the place. That's what I quite like about my release policy here. Marthingar and King Bruce, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Shavrash came in with a 14-month resubscription. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there, Shavrash. Much appreciate it. Thank you. Keyword, don't get greedy in the rating. Yeah, probably won't go for England. Then again, it ain't Alfred. We can go for England. Ooh, this man is a steward as well. And you know what a steward means? More money to take. And Grombert, thank you also for the 2-month resubscription with Prime. And Wolf, thank you very much for the 2-month resubscription. I think I missed those earlier. If I didn't, I apologise, but I think I did. I like running up the river to Paris. Paris is unfortunately just completely unassailable with their 6,700 soldiers. This is an incredibly strong France. How old am I now? 52. Okay. Wareham's their new capital. Interesting. Alright, let's go raiding. Let's have some fun. Egil finished the Ostfriesland. Excellent. So let's have you increasing control. Trondheim. $17 months. Oh no, that was the wrong one. You, 7 years. Perfect. And you are converting Westfriesland. Good. So if we take a look at the religious overview, we can see that there's actually a growing amount of Osteru here. And I believe culturally as well. We're wiping out Dutch. I'm so sorry, but Norse is superior. Norse is basically just Proto-Dutch anyway. Just realised this is pre-land reclamation Holland. It is. Although there are some things which are still a bit weird. Like, this whole area should still be just one massive swamp. And yet it's already on farmland and plains. Probably because they can't edit terrain type, I imagine. Which seems a bit weird. I'm expecting this to get overhauled at some point to make it actually swamps which you can drain. It would be costly, but rewarding. How much more land do I need before I can form Frisia? I actually could. Going back to the not count in prison, I suspect he used to have the county hence the title but lost it, hence the count in exile. Yeah, probably. They've said the terrain cannot be edited outside the map editor. Do it for the prestige. Is that prestige or is that fame? Prestige. So the reason I'm hesitating here is because I actually quite like the fact that we have minions spread around, and I'm hoping that these lands are the ones which get inherited by my sons. And then these become independent states, which they can then use to expand outwards, much the same way that Visby is doing. So I'm not quite ready to take on the mantle of kinship yet, which is why I'm also so strong on reforming my faith right now, which is actually why it's a really damn good thing that we get that year's warning for when Innkeeper is going to die. Because if we get that alarm bell ringing, then I can basically do a conversion of Osterud to something cheaper. And if I have Frisia, because these aren't de jure, would they stay in the realm or would they split out? I'm guessing by the fact that Sweden has all of these weird outposts that they don't spit out. Although, yeah, Helgi's in charge, but Helgi's been around for a while now. But I think a lot of that stuff was taken by Bjorn. Pilgrimage for piety seems important. Oh, I can do that again. Yes! Yes! Prepare for the journey. Let's do it. We are going to go to Sigtuna. No, we went there last time. Let's go to Sjælland this time. It's still considered a long pilgrimage. Or we could go to Trondheim. Nidaros. That's the one. Which is actually the furthest away. It's 100 gold. Temples of Nidaros. As I prepare for my journey, I know that I will travel safely under the protection of the gods. Will I go with the Old Father? My realm must wait, however long I may be gone. This could so horribly backfire. Let's go and burn London in celebration of our trip to Trondheim. Seems like a reasonable sacrifice to make. Out here, late at night, I sometimes just look at the stars and wonder. Can the gods even see me this far from home? What am I doing this for? The gods would wish me to, of course. I truly wish to see foreign lands. And this is all for the sake of appearances. Dedicated pilgrim. Monthly piety plus 10%. Diplomacy plus 2. No, I need that piety.